seeking, or Shananda, and welcome back. And so, yeah, I don't know, y'all. This is kind of like a freestyle. Um, there's a very tempting energy here tonight, and I just said, let me go ahead and pull a couple cards here, see what the ancestors is trying to tell me here, right? So yeah, it's always talk about like I don't know, like a son. Like I keep hearing about something about like jail or something like that. That energy. Also, there's an energy out here I feel that has to do with some feminine energies. Like I'm caught like between a rock and a hard place, literally. It's so many energies. Like I fell asleep last night and I don't know, there's just so much energy, like I said, between there's a pool or whatever here. When I feel like it comes to the soulmate, the twin flame, and the twin ray. And something is like pulling me in all these different directions. And I feel like the card that we had pulled yesterday, which I'm gonna go get real quick. Hold on. All right, apology, and I'm probably just gonna be a little out of breath. Whew. Because this motherfucking card been bothering the hell out of me all day. So yeah, it's this rocket, it's this knot. Okay? Right? So I feel like with the soulmate or the Taurus, there's this energy of like, well, balance, okay? And some form of like reconciliation, right? But we're talking about Yeshua dying on the cross, right? All right. So we have initiation and the Count Saint Germain, okay? Now I feel like this is some kind of something that have to do with some kind of initiation something or some kind of rites of passage or something here. But I feel like it is a big knot, right? I feel like when we're even talking about Diana and Discovery of Witches, she had to figure out how to finesse or do that one damn knot, right? So I'm thinking the physical. I'm thinking something's pulling on my energy, wanting me like to be in the physical, right? But I feel like that's just so low, low vibrational for right now. Consider the fact, like out of spite or revenge or some kind of action, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like people have been trying to like push my buttons or whatever when it comes to the soulmate, when it comes to my position, when it comes to my stability, right? And so it's almost just that energy. It is a knot here that I have to try to untangle, but I feel like it's not physical, or there may be one portion of it that might be. But again, here we go with the Six of Forces, and it says this is the waterfall. Okay, so don't go chasing waterfalls. Now, I fell asleep. I wasn't trying to fall asleep, but I ended up falling asleep briefly last night, and I woke up just a little while ago, and like my stomach was just hurting. It's like my stomach was hurting, and then once I realized a couple things and got a couple downloads, I'm like, wait a minute, this feels scary. It feels like the soulmate is waiting for some kind of reconciliation. And also just like I was a little bit frustrated, you know what I'm saying, before went to bed. And I feel like, in a sense, I gotta just be honest. Maybe I was plotting something to try to heal something or fix something to try to heal, like again, being a healer and having to use your energy or your healing powers to heal situations. And that's it. Hmm. But it's almost like it's like a you damned if you don't, you damned if you do, and you damned if you don't. It's almost like you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. And it's just something, it's like an explosion because I remember before I fell asleep, I remember seeing Russia was getting a little bit aggressive with their footage and showing these missiles and stuff like that. So I was thinking about when we were reading in the scripture yesterday, and it said about Moses was up at the top of the mountain. I mean, up at the top of the mountain, and then they told him don't touch the mountain or whatever, or else they told the people started surrounding the mountain and saying, you said we was going to be able to see God or whatever, whatever. And I feel like that's the energy of the Gemini. I feel like that's the energy of um the Gemini, but not like maybe on top of a mountain may have been okay. So maybe on top of the mountain might be mental. Yeah. This might be a mental thing here. But I also feel physically there is the energy of someone on top of a mount. I keep hearing bridges or London bridges even. But again, we have clearing the way, 4 of keys. And I feel like whatever that explosion is that we were reading about in the text, whenever I saw those missiles going off from Russia, that was I don't know, that was something like, it was like a low key warning. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so it brought me back to, again, this whole thing about, global warming, all these things that's going on. And I remember Elon Musk was saying something like, hopefully everything goes back. He was saying that something was going bad or whatever. And it was making me think about something nuclear, right? It was making me think about something nuclear. But it also made me think about this damn knot. So let's look at it real quick, because this is all kind of pulling on the energy. So again, that's like that large force, I feel. Oh my goodness. But I feel like there is the 2 worlds, the 2 of scrolls, 2 worlds. I feel like that's also, again, going back to the waters, Moana energy here. Oh my goodness. Let's look at this. The chess game in reverse. A lightning bolt. Okay, yeah, this is what I see. That crescendo energy here. And I think it's just so much bigger with the intensifying threats and the whole energy shift of people on social media when it comes to the cyber thing. I feel with Russia, this is all like, I don't know, maybe that's why my stomach is in a knot. Right? So it says the 1 of scrolls. It's like a decision, bitch, needs to be made. Okay? That's what it is. It is just like, not no more, not no time. Now, I hate, you see, and I feel like whatever this is was purposely to get me to this point where it's just not. I don't even know why I'm hearing like, why not? There's this knot. It's a knot. And I'm not really, well, maybe I am getting an understanding here. The Oracle of Delphi or Delphi. Okay. And so again, yeah, we pulled summer, winter earlier. I want to get to this knot because I want to kind of explain this a little bit better and get a better understanding. All right. So I don't know, the garden in reverse. See, because I was saying, I was, communing with source earlier, and I'm like, dude, I'm tired of all this energy around here. You know what I'm saying? It feels like, there is a lot of people around here, in the garden, a lot of, sorcery, a lot of different kind of strange activity. And I feel like that's also pulling on my energy. So right now it's like the all eyes on me, the world card energy. Like, what the fuck? And the fowl of the air, the beast of the field, man, you know what I'm saying? And all of the animals are watching. But it's like, it's something that source is saying, that true north energy or north node energy with the crown is making me think that, your higher self. It's like you could do better than this, but it's also being, again, a healer and having to extend yourself out when it seems like an inconvenience. But in this day and age, there's always some other shit attached to it, right? Because I noticed there might be some commotion going on. Like even I know that it's just like random people be randomly posting stuff on YouTube, but it's funny because when I was looking through my feed, it was saying something about it was like a quick video or whatever on in my feed that said something about I think it was like Kanye and Jay-Z are like arguing or something like that about something or whatever. It was like a whole bunch of different, I never really noticed that there was so many, when I looked at my feed or whatever, I never noticed that there was it was like a lot of commotion. I seen 5 of Wands. It was just a whole bunch of rumors. And again, this is just alleged, right? Because it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Ain't none of this factual, but I feel alleged. This is how spirit, this is how, again, gets my energy, I feel. Okay, so we have the Queen of Forces. So this is like the energy I feel like is even here right now. There's something on this side and something on this side. And it's like some very impatient people, but I do feel like somebody is going to be harmed or somebody, it's almost like that energy of being warned not to go into your North Node or not to go there. And it's too late because something activated today where I'm seeing visions, okay, right before my eyes, like pictures going by, okay? Also, it's like being able to tap into something on that level where my dreams are coming back in. Okay. My dreams are coming back in. And I feel like some of this has to do with some kind of witchcraft or sorcery too, because I accidentally fell asleep with the TV on a couple of times, at least 3 times this week. And that was the first dream in about 6 years that I had that was very clear. When I woke up, it did not erase. Actually, I remembered the dream hours later very clearly. So something the fuck is going on here. Something is going on. I feel like that somebody is trying to, and we're in the Akashic deck, the Akashic Tarot here. So it's making me think that somebody is trying to, or has tried to tap into my Akashic here. I feel like, you know, this has something to do with something here. It's almost like a shaming thing, though. It's almost like somebody wants to shame a situation, like put somebody to shame. And I'm like trying to take the high road, but maybe was warned not to because it feels like somebody might be in danger if I do that, right? But I feel like whatever this is too, like something has already occurred, possibly. It's almost like Father, Son, Holy Spirit energy. But again, we got the Queen of Scrolls, and she's sitting here with this arch or arc behind her. And she's the one that sits with all of this information or whatever. I don't know. Definitely what was on the screen was something very, and I don't even want to say this because, like I said, it was another reader on the screen, but there's some reason why that reader was on the screen. All right, when I woke up. And I feel like it's something very futuristic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I feel like, again, this has something to do with, like I said, but I feel like I'm on track with it, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to. Yeah. Okay. So again, what this person was listening to, okay, the lyrics, I wasn't necessarily listening to what she was saying because she was listening to music, but the lyrics on the song, right? It was a song on by Future, right? And the lyrics of the song made me go ahead and look at lyrics of another song, of a Kanye song. So wait, was it on? Wait a minute, hold on. Look, I don't got my other phone, y'all. I don't know if the song was called On Something, but maybe On Track. Maybe, you know, we have On Track here. So I don't know. Maybe, I can't remember what the hell the song was called. Right? But it led me to think about something about, like, I don't know, I was just thinking about like an uncle, brother, you know, father figure kind of energy or whatever. But it was saying something about, you know, basically somebody keeping their word, right? And I can even hear like, I'll never let you live this down, right? And it's kind of like, I don't know what it is, because there was a part in the song about like somebody being like, pulled over, and they said that you're not supposed to be on the road or something like that, okay? So this what makes me think about, again, the energy of true north, okay? Traveling, even being voyagers in the mind here, okay? And trying to get out of the physical and see what we're talking about here. Because again, in this card with the north energy, it's the crown, all right? So it's kind of like even that whole thing with Vashti and Esther and using, because again, I've been dealing with Esther energy, okay, in a negative form today. I feel Esther energy, but it's kind of like a, you know what I'm saying, a ancestor or a daughter that comes and, oh my goodness, it's like when Klaus and them brought Esther back to life, and she tortured them for like a year or whatever to do whatever she wanted to do. And I just realized that there's an energy like that around me that I have been watching, you know, again on, because I felt a closeness, and actually I knew her face, right? So it freaked me out, but it also kind of, you know, pulled me in a little bit. But then I noticed that something funny was going on, and I'm like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the place for me. But I feel like whatever this is has to do with this whole shit, okay? It's kind of personal, but it's not. All right? We got the divine physician. And then we got wishes fulfilled here, okay? And then we got the Ark of the Covenant. So it's, again, another energy that people are not supposed to touch. And then we have 11 there. I don't know why that 11, because before I fell asleep, I'm like, oh, I want to make sure I'm up at around 11:11, right? But I think I fell asleep like at 10 something. And then I woke up to like probably like around 12, right? So this Sangha community, because I feel like, again, this has something to do with maybe like I was going to say oracle, but oriental energy, like China energy here. It's almost like a, you know, a production or something being put on by the architect. So this is a God, again, this is giving me like a God energy here, like a creator energy, like a builder, okay, a mason energy, maybe even. All right, the king of keys, right? So again, some of these, it's like 4 kings or knights, okay? It's like some knights, but something about this key, and it is giving me that energy of Pharaoh, the news Pharaoh coming in that did not know the people and treated them some kind of way. And it's almost like, again, one of these keys is making me think about the Hierophant's key, that there's some kind of access code or something like that that people have to have in order to obtain this. Because it feels like whatever's going on, I'm going to need, again, to make alliances or something. We got the Queen of Roses, okay? And then we have birth. I don't know why I'm hearing birth or birthday even, okay? So we can have views of the ego in reverse here. And then we have the sands of time, because it feels like something right now is fucking time sensitive. Very time sensitive right now. Okay, intricacies in industry. Okay, I'm still looking at this, but this shit is tripping me out right now. And then now she's on top, and she's the Queen of Keys. Someone. Because the first thing when I was thinking about True North, it made me think north. Like to travel north physically. But then also it's making me think, you know, mentally. Again, this lookout energy is giving me like sniper fucking energy, dude. Now, whether this is stuff that people are just trying to perceive and push or project into my energy, or if it's really that way. Maybe this is even having something to do with new heights here. But then look at all that fire. See? Hold on. I'm about to leave this one over here. Okay, I'm about to leave that there. 17. Oh. Okay. I don't know why I just heard 2017. Okay. I don't know. Matter of fact, there's just too many lyrics, okay? Okay, seeing that song, oh my goodness. Oh man. It was saying something about like when somebody that future song was saying something about like when he was at his lowest, he couldn't do something, he went to a poet. Okay. But I'm hearing like something about the knights and kings and emperors last night. I'm telling you. Because I'm hearing, forget that dude that you think you found, right? Oh my goodness. But this fire right here. Oh my goodness. Because I feel like it's a disconnect between me and these masculines. And I feel like it's some fools rush in trying to kind of shit right now. But somebody trying to tell me something. This is all tangled up in one big knot here. Okay? When you let me in between, that was 2017. And we got 17 on this thing to look out here. But this is making me think, like what I'm saying though. So, it's about this direction as to which to go. And I don't even know, like I'm even just getting right hand of God, left hand, you know, the head, and then I'm even getting like the sacral or root chakra energy. And something is going to be like a explosion though, because I still feel like these hovering energies over whatever this is. Even though this person is sitting here on this lookout, I feel like there's a higher power looking out. And I feel like something is too hot to handle. Something is not supposed to be touching. Maybe something is a demise. It's almost like a Romeo and Juliet. You see what I'm saying? Or is Romeo and Juliet and there's other plays. There's one I'm thinking about in particular. Because remember we said that they took those vials or whatever and put them away. And I was saying I was wondering if they have something to do with some kind of, you know, something. Blood, something. And now, again, in my energy being somebody who is in that kind of energy of looking at things and revealing things. It's this energy of me being pushed by society. It's like bullied and everything off of this whatever that somebody else put me on. You see what I'm saying? That it's my birthright to be on this physically, spiritually. And it's like somebody's trying, there's lots of snares that have been set up here. And I feel like it's like the Truman Show energy. It's like some kind of production as well. But it feels like, again, when it comes to this lookout, it's making me think about when they said that the fire explosion went up and it shook the earth. When they were up on the mountain, I think the Lord told somebody to go back down and get Aaron. So I feel like this even has something to do with somebody going from their higher to their lower self. So maybe this is also maybe the energy of that person that woke me up, because the TV was on and the music or whatever woke me up. So it did wake me up. And maybe I was in a low vibration when I went to bed because I was thinking about a lot of these feminine energies. You know, I'm playing around and trying to think that they can take the crown. And it was just like, wait a minute, this is my shit. And it's like with the three energies or whatever, it don't matter what nobody say on the outside. This is what I know. You know what I'm saying? So it's still mine. So, you know what I'm saying? Like these are still my anointed or my protected. These are the ones that I'm still going to continue to heal. You know what I'm saying? No matter what society and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? It just, but then there's something that's like, feels like it's unforgivable though. But again, what is it when it comes to forgiveness? It's about forgiving somebody for something. You know what I'm saying? Like not being very selective, like when you're trying to see who you're going to forgive and for what. You know what I'm saying? You either believe in forgiveness or you don't. So we have the bird nest here too. And I don't know, this bird nest is making me think about like a mama bird feeding her babies. We got a butterfly here. But it's still like something on another height. And this is the three of forces. So maybe it has something to do with the third chakra. I don't know. So again, there's a journey here though, but it's look like it's in reverse. And then Buddha prepares. So again, it was meditation. Like when I woke up, you know what I'm saying? I was about to take some kind of, but I was in a knot. I couldn't move. I couldn't move. I didn't know if, I didn't know to stay, to go, I felt like I wanted to take a ride, but I felt like I wanted to go ahead and, maybe apologize or, give in to some kind of, lower vibrational energy. But we got the King of Scrolls, and it's funny how he's sitting there waiting like this. But I feel like this is also the Akashic, though. The scrolls or like the books are open in the mental here. And maybe that's why I was getting those picture views in my mind's eye today, because I'm going to be, looking at things differently. So maybe this is something to do with some kind of birth or rebirth. Hold on. I done went through all these cards and went through all that to go up here and get these cards. And the dang on card ain't even in here. I need that card to go into this thing. I wasn't even supposed to be looking at those other cards. Oh, here it is. It might be right here. Let's see. Here it is. Goodness. I was about to be tripping. Okay. So yeah, the Ascent. Okay. These are the cards from the other day. These are the cards from yesterday. All right. The Ascent. Okay. So, oh shit. My nose ring. Oh, hold on. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. But it's almost like, it's like something like, a sacrificial energy or something, or like something, like when somebody, it's kind of like somebody has to, you know what I'm saying, like move out, like, or do something or retire when they're like passing the baton or passing a torch or something like that. But we have the winged messenger here. Okay. And then we also have up in the air here. There's also fire behind this dove. This is making me think about some kind of explosion, I promise you. But then this ascent with this rope hanging here. It's like this man worked hard to get to the top here by his self, and he's just at the top. So that feels kind of comfortable. It doesn't feel like compromising, your body or spirit, because I feel like a part of this is the energy here wants me to do something with my body, and I feel like they're trying to ruin a chance of me, moving on to better things. I'm hearing like fire and desire here. There's a feminine energy here though. There's succubus and Jezebel energy here as well though too, and there's higher up energy here. That also, if it does have something to do with one of these masculines, they're trying to tempt me or trying to like throw that in my face. Like, somebody has the power to alter something that can get me out of a situation, but it's almost like I have to, somebody wants me to kind of defile myself, but it's wondering, what is the defilement? Because when they're saying, oh, you said that we was going to be able to see God. You said we was going to be able to see this. That made me think about a feminine energy. Me, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this, again, this is the thing from the Never Ending Story, or it's very similar to it. All right. In the middle. Okay. And then the coat of arms. Okay. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe these four represent the coat of arms. Okay, that we have this ascent thing here, because it's also making me think about the vision on Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls, when the mother is trying to stop the boy from going out there doing all those things that get him hurt. And I cried and cried and cried and cried and cried today when I listened to that song, because it let me know, like, it's like, something said, I was looking for an energy, a sun energy. And a reply from a younger night energy was saying, in the clouds. But I am looking at this picture here with this mother and this father and this baby. And, the baby is in reverse, and it's the Three of Wands. And what is this? Oh, here go the Three of Wands right here. So like some kind of discovery of, this is not, the Two of Wands make me think about discovery of land, or just coming to some kind of, well, no, that's the Page of Wands. But this gives me like, like a new start, walking into a new kind of path, like starting off to charter on a new journey here. And it's not like he's packed or anything like that, but it looks like he's mapping out something to go on this journey with whatever this is here. But maybe again, when it comes to that baby energy right here, maybe that is letting me know that maybe that message is not so. Because I feel like something wants me to think that the divine masculine, that the twin flame is not with us anymore. And when I saw the body of the person that was laying in the clouds, when I was doing that video, and I told y'all, right in the clouds, I saw they look like a man laying there, like out cold or whatever. And we talked about that whole thing about, yeah, I don't really want to say any names or whatever, out of respect for families, but it was about like somebody being bludgeoned. I feel like a whole community of people, when it comes to this Shanghai energy, a whole community of people are hiding this. And it's almost like they just want me out of here or something. Because I feel like it has something to do with that prophecy in this area. But I feel like through energy and sound waves, even if these energies are not here, or is people using their energy or using things they know that are familiar when I was very close with those energies to make me think that they're still around so they can lead me around into these different things, you know what I'm saying, that will lead to self-destruction almost. Yeah, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's like whatever this is going to lead me to but I know my masculines, and I know why they are my masculines, and I know the number one thing about it is the mental, and I know they know me, because today I was feeling a little upset because I was even talking to Source, and I was like, when it comes to him, when it comes to the twin flame, I'm like, or just any of them, I'm wondering if I don't want to bother them, right? If they're busy or they're doing something or whatever. But, I said the worst thing in the world I felt was to sit here and wonder with this whole targeted mentality and this all eyes on me and being like left out of so many things and having to work on realizing that, I said the worst thing in the world is just like knowing all these other grubby energies, especially when it comes to some of these feminine energies, are trying to mess up that connection where, but I have to feel like they know my soul. They know my mind too. And I think that's why I'm linked with these particular individuals for so strong. And they almost in a sense even are like mentors and brothers, and it's like, oh, we stop. Because I've never used any kind of feminine whatever to do something to somebody out of spite or out of whatever. But being a woman and, loving myself and feeling the way I felt about myself, you know what I'm saying? Of course, in my marriage or something like that, I would know how to, resort to something, but it's just some things that are kind of like unforgettable, and you'll like you can never see it down. Like you cannot, you know what I'm saying? And that's what making me think if this is an act or some kind of something like this that everybody's in on. It's like a presentation that like the joke's on me, like Lucifer did to Dan and Lucifer. To make him think that he had, let somebody get killed on his watch or something like that. And matter of fact, this is kind of like this energy, and Dan is giving me the world card energy. And so again, I feel like whatever this is, this decision that's being made, whatever is mental, physical, whatever it is to put this in reverse. It's also to make me question which way I'm going here. Maybe this is that energy, you know what I'm saying? Because I was going to just get in the car and just drive, you know what I'm saying? Take a ride and just, think. But when I went to his lyrics in that song, man, if I wish I had my other phone here, because it was on something, but it was a song that wasn't really that familiar to me, and it was like two places where my eyes went in the lyrics, and it just made me think about that energy there. Was that somebody's energy saying that they were, again, being held or pulled over or something like that? Or was it a warning that I put that post up the other day, and I don't know why I did it, about Genghis Khan's wife being a seer and gave him this vision to not go north right that moment or whatever, right? Okay. So again, this made me think about this will, wisdom, and mind here. Definitely will. Okay, because I think this is something against somebody's will, but we have free will. It also may have to do with a will and testament. Okay, all right. Like what I was saying earlier, it feels like, again, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't in some of these situations, because it seems like there are people that feel like they're more powerful, that they can take over the middleman, or they can manipulate things, or it's just this energy of everybody want to get, like, everybody hates fucking Chris, you know, or Christ, you know what I'm saying? It's that kind of energy. Straight up, it's like that kind of energy where it's like whatever happens, a motherfucker just don't want to do right by somebody. And then people, it's a tempting energy. But again, thou shalt not tempt the Christ, right? The will, wisdom, and mind. So this is it. Again, I feel like this is my energy here in the middle here. And when I woke up, my stomach was actually hurting. It felt like this. But like I said, the north is the crown. I changeth not. And then it's all about improvement, because I know regardless of whatever, those energies will want me to show self-prove. But at the same time, it's almost like I told you, I'm concerned more about the exalted ones, whether they're sons of God or sons of man. It doesn't matter. Because again, they are in the clutches more likely of, some kind of, deal, contract, some kind of something. But then it's like all that energy of the community saying you can't save everybody every time. But it's like, what do you mean? It's making me think about I'm so proud of you, okay? And Nikki saying something about the sheriff badge, right? I don't know, that made me think about like those 30 people or something that was brought into the Milwaukee department. And I think she had like a I'm God complex in that video, and talking about sons or sunning. I'm here, and that's why you want to protest. You have no sex. I just don't, I feel like about this read, I don't know. This is my first time kind of doing something like this one here. But I feel like I said, somebody's been, preparing me to maybe do something like this. It's making me think about untying this knot here, creating a knot, or a knot that may have been even created by, you know what I'm saying, whatever, the word, or the, you know what I'm saying? Um, because I look at that word as a book that's very something with first families. Like, it is kind of like a pale book. I told y'all that before, but it's also, you know what I'm saying, a very, I think for me, being someone that I feel had been blocked at some point in time, it was a way of remembering. It was a way of me really going into that Akashic. It was the way of, again, in the beginning was the word, and the word was with God. So it's a sense of remembering. I was watching a clip about Aaliyah today, and it was saying about like remembering. She felt very like she was centered in Egypt or whatever. And it's kind of like that. It's like a remembering energy. Yeah. But I feel like whatever this is to the south wants to penetrate. Something, again, this may even represent another feminine energy here that's trying to penetrate, come for the crown. Right? And I feel like, again, somebody, when it's dealing with this fire king, this is making me think about a fire king, or, you know, somebody that is like maybe in their feelings about something, and they may, you know, explode or be upset about something here. When it comes to a blessing. And then don't go chasing waterfalls, you know, please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Because I feel like, I don't know why this waterfall energy is giving me two different things here, okay? And one of these things is, again, that there was no more waters, okay? So again, I don't know why that's making me think about Miss Waters when it comes to the political arena, okay? Like the Black Caucus energy. Or I don't know if it's giving me, again, like a takeover. And this is why I keep hearing this energy about go get it. You know, it feels like some, you know, other energies, or maybe some other feminine energies, maybe the ones I named the other day, possibly, I don't know, are trying to get, or fighting for a title or a space or something when it comes to maybe the political arena here. And it's saying it's something that's maybe even warning me that, I don't know, please stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to. Is making me think about, again, the Great Lakes being the new something here. Okay, because somebody has taken over something else. And it's almost like if you go there, you know what I'm saying, it may be something. Yeah, with this triangle upside down here, it's making me think that, again, there has been a change in power, and already certain people have, you know, infiltrated it. And that could just be, again, with their energy. Like I said, been going on with the Biden administration this whole time. And you know, I don't know, like I said, this the fire is giving me Los Angeles energy here, but it's also giving me like Southern California energy, like it never rains. But again, whatever this is, it's too many, it's too many fucking decisions in too many ways. So I go within, and I feel like it has something to do with the corona or crown chakra. But there's also something physical here. And I feel like this up in the air is saying that there's like some kind of decision that's up in the air. And also, this is also giving me that energy that I keep running away from. About a masculine energy that's not here with us anymore. And I was saying the other thing, like I said earlier, I was upset because I'm like, you know, it's just really bothering me because with all these traps and snares and all these, you know, different scenarios and stuff like that, it's like, that's the worst fucking thing, to wonder if you're mourning someone or missing them. And it's almost like, damn, you know, it's like that whole thing of people keep saying everybody can't go, everybody can't go. And it's like, man, you know, to get to that ascent, it's like a lonely place up there. But I'm cool, you know what I'm saying, with being in that energy, I feel. As long as the, you know, foundation is sturdy. And I feel like that's what it's been about for me this whole time, is making sure the foundation is, because if you look at the Tower card, it has like a kind of like foundation like this here, but it's very jagged. And that's what I'm concerned about, a sturdy foundation. I think that's what those past couple of people take me wrong, I think sometimes. But those past couple videos, it's not tattling, it's not whatever. It's just, again, in that energy, like, of just being fair and fucking balanced, dude. And I had a long conversation with, you know, the energies today. You know, I don't like to ask for anything, and in a sense, it was that, you know, like, now don't get me wrong, I do think that there's some kind of element of, you know, some kind of shared sacred moment here. If we go back into spirituality, when it comes to, again, some kind of connection that's supposed to happen here. Yeah. With this Temperance card, there's some kind of physical something. There's a physical union, I feel, that is supposed to be happening here. But whatever this is, it's got a lot, you know, it's too much going on. It's too many eyes. There's too many eyes. There's too many other things going on here. Too many things hidden behind this fucking moon. And just how that moon is just looking, it's just like, ugh. It's just like, I feel like people are just not wanting to be, you know, if everybody would just say what it is. Because I feel like this is what the energy they want me in, and I can't go back there. Yeah, a Queen of Cups. I'm telling you, somebody's watching my every move. Somebody is watching. I don't even know. And again, it's a shame when you're in your own damn house and you got to wonder if, like I said, this is the reasons why I can't, like, I couldn't even be true to myself. But can I sacrifice? And can I forgive? And can I see that somebody changed? And can I forgive and then sacrifice? But that may be something. It's very, very dear and sacred to me, that I'm not willing to break that kind of seal or whatever until it's right. But it's almost like something wants there to be no way out for me. There should not be no fucking way out for me. Which makes me think something has already happened. These people have already done something to someone and dispersed something. Whether it's their energy, gifts, spiritual gifts, or any other kind of gifts. Whatever this is, even if somebody's gifting somebody something, it's something that they got from somebody else that belongs to somebody else, and out of spite, somebody's going to gift it to somebody else. Do you understand what I'm saying? Whether it's a gift of sight, insight, wisdom. It's almost like when, you know, God asks, you know, about the whole thing about wisdom or whatever, King Solomon. And I'm thinking, well, shit, I'd have asked for wisdom, yeah, first and foremost, or, you know, that type of intel. But I also would have been asked for some motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, funds to be able to do so, because I feel like that could be another reason why it went wrong. And he had to have all those wives to make up for that money, and I'd rather just had it, you know what I'm saying, and then appointed certain people to certain things. So I feel like that I would, you know what I'm saying, I know that they're saying, oh, you know, that's why he was blessed that way, but I'd be thinking like, yeah, okay. But you also need something else too. And I feel like even maybe this is a reflection of a masculine energy here, saying that, like, be careful what you ask for, because I got exactly what I wanted. You know, it's making me think again about nothing else. Like, because again, with this whole social credit energy, You know what I'm saying? It's very important to be able to operate, especially on an online level or scale. And if you can't, what are you going to do? Unless you start like we like sitting up in some damn villages or something and barter and trading with each other. So it's already to the point and we give up that free. That's why maybe the whole thing about the true north and when it comes to Canada, that's maybe what that's talking about here. Again, focus on the light. Okay? Be the hunter, not the hunted. And again, the only way to do that, and maybe that's why Source showed me all these things here. Because I know one of my masculines is like, yeah, you always talking about like, don't nobody need no money or money. No, you don't need money, but you do. Like, I'm looking at you and you do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking like, well, I can make it on my own. But then again, with this social credit system, it's like, I know more than you. And look, okay? Because if it gets to a point when a man the man can't make it because he have to rely on technology, okay? That, and like these big, giants or these tycoons or whatever, to be able to make money and like if they don't agree with what you're saying, is make me think about like them trying to shame people for what they're saying in public right now. A conscious connection. So it's like if you're not going to be able to say what you want to say, do what you want to do, nothing like this, right? And so maybe that's where that Oriental or China something came into my mind just a little while ago. It made me think about the Uyghur people in those camps or whatever they're in. Okay, we have restore and replenish here. And how one of those big dudes, those big tycoons said that he doesn't care about those people a couple weeks back. Excuse me. Which actually does sound very disgusting. Defend to the end. The worthwhile. I do feel like this has to do with the red dragon, though. This has to do with the red dragon trying to go after those last children. I see a right wing right here. All the red is sticking out to me. So again, I feel like it's a rock in a hard place. I feel like whatever, it goes with the scorpionic energy here. And these two dogs right here, matter of fact, I wish y'all could. Okay, these two dogs right here, you see them? Their heads is cut off. These two dogs' heads is cut off. And this will make me uncomfortable if I don't think that these people already know who the masculines are. Damn, now my head is cut off. Hold on, y'all. My shirt is getting loose. Okay. Yeah, this has something to do with the Phoenix energy here. I think maybe she's the reason, again, why I'm not able to connect. I'm telling y'all, whatever it is, some of these feminine energies are working with the government or working with a higher whatever. That's what the ancestors are sharing with me, okay? It's bigger. So these two dogs' heads being cut off right here in a dream that I had about the ferrets killing the dog last night, okay? And guess what? These 4 things that's pulled up here, look, I know these look more like badgers, but this 4 of pentacles, okay? And look at these two creatures right here. There's only 4 cards laid out right here. And look at these 2 things. And this is giving me ancient like runes or ancient I don't know what kind of culture that I'm thinking of right now. I think there's also a bunny here. And these ferrets are protecting. Well, there's 4 ferrets here. And I feel like this is representing 4 masculines, but also it's giving me other energy too. I feel like there's at least 6 main masculines in the energy right now. But there is a bunny in between them. I feel like there's a protecting energy here for someone. And again, this is a universal message. I tell these things through my eyes or through my mind's eye. But again, it can have something to do with anything. Usually I'll put emphasis on it if I feel like it has something to do. And it's not really even my story. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the universe is around my fucking head. And it's just like, I have to take account or see certain things. I mean, it just like, I don't know. It's just like kind of like that universal kind of energy or whatever. That Pentagon or defense energy. Like even with the sun, like on his head, like this is like kind of like, but it's just like all kind of stuff here. But these 2 dogs also, look it, okay? All right, yeah, okay. Page of Cups energy, because I think somebody did maybe go to a fish called Wanda. All right. And there was like a gloating kind of energy, but I already know that there's decent things going on there. But I feel like there's also some shiesty shit too. And being that person, again, like I said, even today, speaking with Source, I'm like, man, some of these feminine energies, man, it's just like really shifty. You know what I'm saying? And I don't judge people like that or whatever. But I'm just saying, I change this fucking not. I think they're intact. That's what it is. They're the ones trying to bully and pull me in. They're the ones gunning for the damn title. You know what I'm saying? That they feel like they may see me in already or something. And it's not even in that sense. I know who I am. I know what I came to do. And I don't like to go ahead and use that kind of energy or whatever. I don't like to use that energy, but it's about standing your ground. Like I change if not what I said from the beginning. And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like all these female energies, and that's what I'm saying, they get a little bit of power and then they want to go ahead and use their energy to try to poke. And it don't seem like they do it to everybody. It just seemed like, again, they do it to me. They don't like, it's something about, again, even some powerful older women. I'm talking about these 50 and over particular women. They have a complex because they moved on into a certain light or space and they're moving out of where I'm at, just like I feel a certain way, possibly, you know what I'm saying? About, again, moving out of the world energy, stepping in and out. Through this process, I've been stepping in and out. But it's not a hateful thing. It's just like, okay, who's, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just saying today, like, yeah, letting all these feminine energies in the kingdom, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, like I'm the one that need to be vetting these hoes. Like, and I don't mean to use that term, okay? These feminines, all right? Like, and it's not, I don't know, jealousy or nothing. It's just because of the way I feel about these energies. Being a protector energy of those energies. Like an empress don't just sit there and look pretty. She's also like that top flight security. Like, which might other people, and they would probably look at her as bougie or she don't hang out or she not doing anything on. But again, that's not, I just feel like that. You can't judge people personally by what they do. The 7 of Wands. I feel like there is a protector energy here. And I feel like it is the Gemini energy. And I feel like the Scorpionic energy represents just like a friendly, caring, like a caring energy. He's coming up out of this water here. But also, this is also giving me, again, yeah. I'm not going to say that part. But I feel like whatever this is, this defense energy here, oh, y'all can't even see it. Yo, you can see a little bit of it. It's cutting off the head of this temperance angel that has been mixing things up. And this is making me think about a feminine energy that's like an Esther energy here. She's very conniving, very powerful, very cunning, the oldest serpent. See, again, like I said, I don't have no problem connecting with the fiery serpent, serpentine energy, because again, that is all within the Americas, especially in South America and Mexico in the pyramids. So again, it's not a scary energy to me. And it actually didn't really lie, but kind of bend the truth. It kind of, it didn't lie. It kind of, mind trick, like manipulate. Okay. It might have manipulated a situation, right? But it wasn't really a lie. So you have to be very careful. That is some cunning. If you can go ahead and look through that, if you could see somebody that I mean, it is some people out there that is like for real when it comes to manipulating and reverse psychology and creating narratives. But again, the thing that happens is when there's some kind of jealousy or there's some kind of something here. So one of these older women, they don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they don't like the way that another higher up masculine energy is looking at someone. And maybe they're leaving out or going into this and still know that that connection is there. But I feel like whatever this energy, this defense energy is also, they cut the heads off of these dogs, but also, it's cutting the head off of this temperance angel here. And again, that right wing was sticking out. There's been a lot of times where this right wing has been sticking out. And also this is making me think about, again, not a wounded warrior, but somebody that's walking away from a situation finally or something. Maybe like they gave it their best shot or something. And then this person is in despair back here. But whoever this is blocking or cock blocking. But he's got a very grim and sneaky look on his face too, though. But these clouds came down. You see, this is reminding me of the biblical text the other day. These is that like those heavy cloud presence that came down. Because also, I'm just wondering if it can have some kind of clouded judgment. Because obviously, these people thought that they was about to come up in here and do something possibly, and he took their weapons and sent them somewhere else. Because it was making me think about, telling them to come back down from the mountain, right? In Exodus, what we're reading in Exodus, and they said, if a man toucheth this mountain, they're gonna die. They're gonna be shot with arrows. So that's also giving me, it's giving me Eros energy. Yeah, okay. But it's also giving me like an archer energy. And that whole explosion thing is also giving me this here, a lookout or a sharpshooter or sniper energy. Okay. Yeah. The lightning bolt, the chess game in reverse, and then the two worlds. Is this giving me Civil War energy here? But it's also like some type of initiation and somebody trying to balance out their books or balance out something. The Master Artesian. And then the War of the Roses. Yeah, look how they're lined up. And I keep thinking when it comes to this, yeah, this is making me think about, again, a Knight of Wands energy. A Queen of Wands. Let's look at this other card again. Because it making me think like to go south, okay, or to go back. It's almost like Windy City. It's almost like that city. Yeah. Look at this right here. Okay, this is giving me energy of what, the Four of Coins. So that was like the Four of something here. this is giving me the energy again of they are divvying out portions of land. Again, in my eyes, the whole kingdom is that of the Christ energy. It is going to be run by the empress or a emperor and empress, or someone that is in one vassal that is the emperor slash empress, that is that forever energy. That may be why some of us feel very different. It may be why, again, there has been communication or telecommunication or telekinesis or telepathic communication before at some point in time with me in the twin flame, because really it may be also, you know what I'm saying, this person going off and doing something and picking somebody for, it's almost like in Star Trek, the girl that took over the command center, or it's almost like that. So, but I feel like there's a juggling in between this whole son, wife of God, or whatever energy is like, is we gonna, you know, walk off like into this energy together, you know what I'm saying? And, or, you know what I'm saying? Are you trying to be staying here and doing whatever this is? Like, so it could seem like, you know, again, maybe that's where the competition energy comes in. Somebody feeling like there's some type of that somebody is in competition, but I feel like it's only the two energies that can even do whatever it is that people are trying to do. I feel like it's just the two energies that's able to do it. They were made. It reminded me of that chapter in the Bible where it said, "I made him like you." Now this could be again through the initiation process of a master artisan, right? It's that magician inner. It's that all of it. It's just like all of the zodiac, all of the this, all of the that, and it's just going to get stronger and stronger. So I don't know why I'm like hearing like, I don't know what parliament actually means, but I'm just hearing something about something here. I keep, it's like this whisked away. What do we have? Archangel Gabriel 3. It's like a whisked away energy here. But I feel like whatever this is has already been possibly done. I feel like somebody already did this with a imposter. With the copycat succubus doppelganger energy. I feel like they already did this. And I feel like it's almost like the energy of somebody coming back, but they're in danger. And I feel like if they go south, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm hearing defeat. Defeat. Sebastian. Maybe the crab also with this. You know, maybe it's something to do with some kind of Caribbean accent. Maybe somebody does have that. Somebody's from Dominican, Haitian, or some kind of island gal. All right. That didn't even sound right, but that's all right. You know what I was trying to do? Barbados. Here it is. All right. With this energy here coming back out of the water, it's almost like, again, maybe it is, again, all this red is making me think about red dresses and red hat society and secret societies. And there's a secret of a society that somebody in somebody's family is in a society. That might be a mother that, or something like this. Initiation. I'm telling you. There's something about this here. There is some kind of test here. I'm seeing the treasure. In the Akashic field. Something to do with some kind of portals or something here. But I feel like, yeah, these portals. I don't know if I'm hearing Boston baked beans or something. I don't know. And I told y'all last time that I was going to look up what that means with those 3 feet. Matter of fact, I'm going to just go ahead and just turn this off, and I'm going to come back after I find out what this means. But But I thought it was kind of maybe something like a union though, too, though, if I'm not mistaken, of 3. Okay, maybe this also has something to do with like a third party situation here. Stronger together. Because I do feel like whatever this is, this sword is coming up from there, trying to penetrate the crown. Okay. And I feel like whatever, this has something to do with a connection between the North and the South. That direct line from, you know, the Midwest, even maybe even South Dakota over towards the Sioux. I'm sorry, they did not do a good job on my nails with the nail design, and it came off and all that. But definitely, this whole, it's something about this, the tree in the center of the garden. All this started because somebody touched the tree in the center of the garden. And I wonder if this is a king energy or a knight energy or somebody, that energy that I felt at one point in time and not anymore. And again, it does have something to do with inheritance. But I feel like for me, whatever these obstacles is and these things that keep happening, hold on. Okay, for whatever these things that keep happening, the one thing I guess that's good, okay, because somebody's trying to dangle a carrot in front of me. The one thing that is that particular, the energy of getting more downloads and more whatever. But again, somebody knows that once I get, excuse me, on a level, this is why I think they've been messing with my finances. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. It reminded me of these 2 dogs right here for China though. That's what I was about to say. Look, y'all done had me. That was like one of the most important parts. And I almost didn't even see it. When I just showed you that those 2 dogs' heads was cut off. Canaan. Why am I oh, so maybe it is. Or we're dealing with altered personalities, or we're dealing with somebody that's not there anymore. Maybe it's a trap. These dogs are loyal to China. So either, in my case, the dragon went after, which sometimes represent China, right? To kill off the remainder of her seed. If you look at these ferrets right here, these ferrets, man, maybe this is a sister or a daughter or a cousin of somebody. Because this is outside of my something here. Possibly. Or maybe, I don't know. But with that bunny being in the middle of those ferrets, it's almost like a protection energy here. This could be of a child or something, or an idea. Fertility also makes me think about birthing ideas or nations. But I feel like, again, when it comes to some of this Native American or even whatever kind of, you know, I'm hearing like Buddha, you know, Hindu, India Superior, Asia Minor, all original energies here in the Americas regardless. Khan, the Genghis Khan energy possibly. I know people say Mongols, but again, that Khan energy doesn't take away, again, American, okay? Because if we're looking at it as Pangea, then it was all one. There's something about this make me think about the knot of Isis, and there's something here. It's almost like this man and these dogs are keeping this safe though. And his mom is trying to keep this child away from this person with the waters. So it's almost like this air You know what I'm saying? This masculine energy is coming to get this air, and she's trying to protect him. And this is what, the Ten of Pentacles? There's a tower back here too. And he's holding on to that dog. Actually. Like it's his spirit animal or something. And she's like, no, hold on one second. Because I feel like this water is representing somebody saying, but bitch, I'm royal. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? That's my son. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take him where I want to take him. You see what I'm saying? And then the feminine energies, because it makes me think about the earth opening up its mouth. And that makes me think about, again, the person that shared that recording with me, or that message, what somebody was saying possibly behind my back. And this is kind of the energy I was in the other day when somebody was trying to, you know, they were just going somewhere quick or whatever. But I was like, something don't feel right about the energy. Just because you think that's what you're going to do doesn't mean that there's not somebody else out there paying attention to that. And it's just something shifty about, again, today, I don't know what the hell I was thinking today, but I was about to just take a long drive. I felt like I just want to hit the road on a fucking road trip real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just like a couple hours or whatever, just drive, you know, and chill. But it felt like I was going somewhere. I just didn't know where I was going. But I guess when I say chill, it meant just let go and just go with the flow. But something told me, not that there's no turning back, but I mean, it could have possibly been saying that too. But it's like almost the end or something like that. Like a passage or something is closing, maybe, is what I'm seeing right now. Matter of fact, I didn't realize that earlier, but what I'm seeing right now. But I broke down because I was like, my baby, my daughter. It was kind of that energy of not without my daughter. Even when I was going to go earlier to the, go get some type of help or something, concerned about that message. There was an incident about whether I'm taking the child or not. And I didn't understand because nobody want to deal with her any other time. And why, you know, why would somebody be worried about somebody going, you know, to the police station unless they know something about something? And then the baby said maybe it's not a good idea to go to the police station. So it's a lot. It's very, again, I already know that they know what kind of children we birth around here. So that, you know what I'm saying? There's no need to try to like sugarcoat it or anything. And it's not even being in a cocky, it's just saying, because it's not even fun actually. Because again, dealing with this type of energy and knowing that somebody's after my head, but somebody wants to get me to safety. And then also knowing that, and the most important person is me that wants to keep me in one fucking piece. All right. It's like that whole thing. I don't know who loved me, but shit, I know it ain't everybody. There's 3 towers here if you put this shit together. There's 3 towers. It's almost like 3 women I have to get past even. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like the masculine is because it was just pure. I think it was just everything I was doing was just out of love. I wasn't asking for much. I just was pouring out. And sometimes people can get, you know, and if they can come back or if they can like disappoint or whatever and come back and, you know, and you keep giving. And that's why I think a lot of people in my family passed away from heart disease. I don't think it's really salt and all that. It's just the type of, you know, having a big heart or having that kind of heart, like loving real strong. But also I never noticed that he had this sharp sickle in his hand. See, because that's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking, yeah, y'all, you saying you just going here or whatever, but it felt like for some reason that somebody was trying to go get this child. I feel like somebody has done this with the littlest one. Oh, I'm going to take her to the park. What? That's just strange, but I'm not going to hold you back from it or anything, but I don't know. And I feel like something keep telling me that's what they went to do. over the summer. There's something about this energy here. Yeah, defeat or feet. Yeah, I feel like, but the feet are exposed here with this queen, with this two of swords here. So that makes me think about forward movement here. And a page of cups, his feet are, but they're of the sand of the sea. And then we have the Basset energy. Okay. Oh, and there's another looking tower thing here. I feel like, hold on, let me make sure my shirt is tied all the way up. I feel like whoever, some of these page energies that are being sent in to cause this disruption is coming from one of the females. Now, there's other females that I've already, you know, looked at when it comes to certain things, some shady boots ass things, right? That feel like they've been, you know, empowered lately. They feel like they're in the minds of the masculines to treat the empress some kind of way, right? They feel like they're playing the part now, right? They're acting like they are, you know, the winning team now, right? But again, some of these people are dealing with high level sorcery and shit, and cheaters never really win in the end. And that's why I can still say that. Yeah, I'm seeing like a new moon energy, or again, a new phoenix rising here. There's this dove here with this angelic being with wings and fire or whatever. And this hawk. And there's seats for two here. Like a picnic kind of something going on. There's something for two. Maybe a meeting that just had happened or may happen. Again, we talk past, present, and future on this channel, and we talk about things that are seen and unseen. In the heavy presence of people throwing around mental illness, you know, because they don't see, like, you know, I think that some of this is just, again, people that have came up with a certain way that they do something, and they're saying, oh, this person's coming and doing something, and maybe it's bringing a lot of attention, but then maybe they just like, oh, this person don't even know this, this, and that. But again, this is a whole different, unique way of doing this that I think people may not understand, which could cause people to judge or to also be kind of like low-key hating or whatever. Yeah. But they don't realize that this sword here, this cutting energy or this sword here represents an energy that has been with this king that's contemplating, relaxing, whatever they're doing all this time. But I feel like this video is being too long. We got the Empress here, and we got this juggling act, and this is what I feel like I'm in right now. Again, I feel like there's something about somebody giving or whatever, whether this is love, you know, some kind of sexual something, some kind of gain, some breadcrumbs, love bombing, whatever. I feel like there is an energy that's trying to love bomb to get me to do something that is going to go against whatever, you know what I'm saying, I am working towards right now. It's trying to see if I will keep my word, right? But I did also make some type of offering. So, so again, receive. Okay, I'm hearing you. You know how to give love and not receive it. And then also, this is me. I just thought about that. A lot of times, like, again, I'm afraid to, I have been like afraid to, I'll come up with an offer or something and to say, oh, you know, source, how you need me or whatever. And it's almost like, you know, that's this energy right now of like, I feel like somebody needs me. Two people, but I can't be in two places at one time. But I guess in the mental, I can. That's what I'm saying. I felt torn apart. And I felt like I went here because I felt like I was into, you know, and again, to go out and do something reckless or some kind of movement outside is just putting me in a situation where I could get stuck in a hangman situation here. Where somebody could physically kind of just do something to get a hold of you. So again, I had to go here And hopefully this message is going to help someone. But this is, again, keeping up and giving but this is an offering. I give an offering every time I come on here, but specifically to these individuals here. That regardless of what somebody think, they always gonna mean, they always gonna be mine in mine heart. They're always gonna be in that energy. It may be distorted as a family or a clique, and we may have to go, we may be graduating or going off, or some even people may be perishing. I don't know, but maybe it's in reverse. It doesn't matter. It's about fucking, again, I'm thinking Ice Queen here, right? When I just seen that winter and summer card, but I'm thinking like, it's always going to be love and loyalty, because you can't have one. You can't, if you don't show no love to nobody, you can't expect loyalty for no long ass time. It becomes burdensome to me. I just hope I'm making the right choice by choosing the mind. But I feel like, again, it's that Vashti energy here. If it's for that greater faith, you know what I'm saying? All that ego and pride is out the door. You know what I'm saying? It's just unfortunate. I feel like, excuse me. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Like, to me, I'll sacrifice. I'm just in a very freeing, like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like in that energy. I just need to know, you know what I'm saying? It's like I need to just know what's up. I need to know where, how. For once. That's my strength, the sense of knowing and being sure. Because in this day and age, you can't just be, like I said, even just the other day, you can't just be walking up and doing whatever to people's house or people in general anymore. Into public places, whatever. What about your friends? Okay, I feel like it's just like no trust. Like, again, when it comes to the situation, because I feel like there's underhanded stuff, or either some type of oaths or something have been taken of secrecy when it came to this situation that's happening here. So anyways, let's see if we could pull an Archangel card, and then I'm going to go ahead and go back to bed. Or not. Archangel But Yali, Lee, be interdependent. Expand your horizon. Okay, so yeah, this is making me think about it like that. About energy, about, yeah. And look how he's holding this thing. It's kind of like he's holding a pinnacle. Maybe that other thing is maybe something for two. Maybe that's something in the future here. I'm here. Are you going to, what about are they going to stand their ground? Or will they turn their backs on you? Archangel Azrael. And it is time to let go. Prepare for change. Yeah, and she's holding this child as if she's protecting it. This could also be a fatherly angel, a knight, a father figure, a cousin, friend, brother, or something that is going to scoop an energy up and take it to safety. Or maybe doing this in general with lots of people. Like almost like an underground railroad kind of energy. Or had been, again, past, present, future. 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 Archangel Zariel, give and receive love. Obey the spiritual laws. He's got his two wolves here with him. We got Archangel Yolis, right? And it says, align with the highest. Go with the flow, right? See, to strike the rock with the stick again. And that's what I'm saying. And that's why it's like all just good. It's all good at this point. Like I don't even hold no, you know what I'm saying? If I could see your heart and your heart, I may not agree with everything that you do, but it's always gonna be fair and balanced with me. Be consensuous, cooperate with others for the highest good. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like, yeah. But when they said to strike with a rod, I feel like this is an energy here. That again, somebody is using, again, in the spirit realm, manipulation, but it's very light. I feel like they have to do that sometimes with me. They like to do it with me. Okay. It was sitting in some kind of message that they know would rub me the wrong way. But also it's like constructive criticism because although, when you get caught off guard by constructive criticism, the first thing you want to do is when it's criticism or whatever and you ain't doing the work, I feel like the first thing you do is da 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 da. But again, when it's constructive, so you got to sit you down real quick, say, oh, okay, maybe. Maybe, all right, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're right. And I feel like that's yeah. Oh my goodness, hold on. Okay, we can't have this. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I said, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, probably, or something like that. And I just woke up from a nap and just came up in here and did this video. Okay, I feel like that was looking bad. So yeah, I got like, that's what this is and everything like that. All right. And then I just want to pull one of these, no, 3 of these or whatever from this ancestor deck. And then I'm just, like I said, I'll be done. Wait, okay, I already had pulled them before I started. Sacred beginnings. Okay. The sound of spirit. Okay. This is not the one that I pulled though. Seasons change. Okay, let me just go ahead and shuffle this real quick. Oh, okay, that was more like it. Okay. And then patience. Yep. And I feel like Source knows that I've been very patient. And I think that's why, again, this whole strength card energy here. Somebody wanted me not to be patient anymore and to go. That's why I feel like it's in reverse too. Because it actually is talking about like that strength or standing your ground. This has like very different meanings to me, depending on what we're talking about. She's well rooted in patience and doesn't mind waiting. It's almost like that whole energy, like, the first shall be the last. Maybe that's why, because I be asking that, why? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, I see now to a certain extent. Because for a lot of these people, I feel like this was a test. A lot of us, period. Women's wisdom, right? I feel like this was like some sort of a test here. Sacred knowledge. And understanding. And I think that's it, y'all. That's it. Is it? Okay, this is one of these. House 4. All these 4s. Cultural and family roots. Hams. Home. Okay, I apologize. I don't have my glasses. Home, peace, and comfort. nest. But you see that moon? You see that moon underneath there? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like something is hidden. Again, I feel like whatever this is a feminine energy that out there that is like whatever. It's like an arch and I ain't even think about, not like that in that sense. Okay, I seen you and that's all I need to know. I don't need to chase after you and try to do something to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just somebody that identifies stuff. Just because I identify and speak it, I don't have to go out there and do nothing to nobody. Like, going the extra mile to do something. But I feel like somebody is just hell bent on something. And I think it's not even a healthy thing. I feel like it's like a love and war, a love fucking hate situation. It's a feminine energy. And a feminine, well, maybe a masculine energy and a feminine vassal. Like a girl or whatever. But maybe a tomboy or like really strong-willed. And it's a love-hate situation. But I think they just all just I don't know. I think somebody just think to themselves about how to. And whatever this is just always been trying to like some kind of divide between me and these masculines. And I'm like the least jealous, the least this, the least holding on to them. I'm just there when they need me or whatever, what you need or whatever, and that's it. Like, ouch. And because I also understand that the first shall be the last. So it's like kind of like somebody holding on to the heel of someone, until you bless me or something like that. But I feel like, I don't want to do that. I feel like somebody may even be doing that to me. Okay, so we have this American eagle, or this eagle, and it says truth here. Okay, 12, okay, and then we have 14, teaching, okay, and then we have ascension here, all right, and then we have the the ancient wisdom here, the birch tree, and then perception, which is every freaking thing, man. And then unlimited possibilities here. Discernment. Okay. And it's all good. Psychic development. And forgiveness. Okay. And then letting go. Which I feel like this journey here has allowed me and helped me to do that. And it's just like, oh my goodness, I just hope that everybody is good while I'm letting go. It's like that mama, like, when you leave in the house and you trying to check, make sure you got everything in the diaper bag and shit. It's just, that's the... But I also feel like the masculine energies or feminine energies also over me, they looking at that at the same way too. Somebody's definitely looking like that. No more daddy's little girl, man. Stripping illusions. And self-love. Emotional release. Oh, y'all. Integration. So it's almost like, I don't know, like maybe having to sit at the table with all the people or whatever. It just feel weird. I know one day it's going to come to something like that, but I just feel like it's just weird because how everybody was. I guess maybe even if you feel like isolated or an island. Sexual energy. But I think some of this stuff is not as deep as it seems, is why people are able to do it. And it seems heartless. But some of it is just not as deep as it seems. It's a part of the act. And that's what I'm saying when it comes to discernment, being able to discern that. Yeah. I think that's it, y'all. I don't know why I feel like all emotional. Home. It's like home is where the heart is. But I do feel like something here is going on, though. And I feel like maybe even this calling me out of my sleep and me doing this video is another way. I feel like, again, the whole thing about people trying to lean in on like mental illness for people. And I feel like that's dangerous, especially for women or single women in this day and age that are gifted and actually have real gifts. And I feel like that's why I pile it on. It's not like trying to show out or nothing. I don't even think the messages are that strong yet. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the reason why I layer everything like that with the biblical this, and that, because it's kind of like this, a defense mechanism. It comes natural like that, but it also, I think why source or the guides might have done it like that is because they knew that somebody would try to use this or whatever. Because I feel like this is what somebody's trying to use to make it seem like, you know, somebody would not be right or correct for a certain position or something. Slow and steady. But I guess abundance is coming. Okay, and then 40, wait, I thought it said 43, but it says 13. All right. I'm also hearing 2013, 2026. Changes. Because I feel like whatever happens in my case, whatever happened in my case, what would happen with me, something happened a long time ago when somebody took or stole something. Or borrowed or stole. Stole, took, borrowed. I feel like, again, when it comes to someone, it may be a borrowing situation. And it's almost like some kind of pact was made, possibly, to come back and, like, we was going to come back and this was going to happen. It's okay for now. Because that seemed like my energy. But so used to not, I was listening to a Levert song today, and it was like, you're so used to people doing you wrong. You know, and the thing is, with this energy right here, honey, it just is like, nah, I'm not willing to give up everything for no energy. But I tell you one thing, I'm not really a harm nobody or break no laws or no shit for nobody. But I tell you one thing, I'm willing to give up a lot of shit and walk away from stuff that I had never done before if it's a safe, and legit and real connection. I'll tell you that. But I feel like, again, this is also confirming or telling me more is about an inner journey. And the biggest thing on my mind right now is letting someone down. If it is something on the physical. And that's myself as well. That's myself as well, is letting myself down. But I feel like, yeah, a lot of people in the certain communities are like really pushing here. And I say it's a shame because I feel like the most betraying part of this was, you know, feeling like, you know, masculines gave access to other people or other feminines again on me. And they ended up using that in the wrong way. And me like being that protector of them and loving them purely and only, really, you know, that was like a smack in the face, man. But I got over it. I had to do healing or whatever and just say, hey, that is not going to change the way that I treat people. And in the end, source is going to, you know what I'm saying? I feel source is going to work things out. Masculine energy. Balancing. I think that this imbalance that I see, that more feminines are being masculine and masculines are sitting more in there, I think it's a temporary, it's a trial or something. It's something that's going on here. To see, to balance, you know, for we can all learn how to, so maybe, you know, people may notice you being thrown into masculine energy or had been, and you had to work your way out by untying all those knots and things like that. You had to work your way, almost like that mountaintop, almost maybe like this energy here. And again, it's making me think also just like this energy of like, if you go doing something in the physical, man. There's a time for something. But if you go too soon to something physical, a connection is going to be not good. Somebody wants somebody to be out in the cold. Or maybe even that might be in reverse, that they're not thinking that way anymore. This knight in shining armor is in reverse. I just feel like there's bigger things going on that can't be seen right now behind the scenes when it comes to not even on the surface level of commoners, peasants, and servants, and the people and merchants and all that other stuff. I feel like this is something else, again, on a higher level. And this Page of Pentacles in reverse, it may be, again, it's giving me the energy that somebody was coming to do something and then they didn't do it, or they took another route or something else. And I think that, again, all this stuff that we've been talking about, I feel like it's the truth. It's very strong and solid. And even though it seemed like somebody had to dig in the ocean to get this damn thing out, seaweed hanging on it and everything, it's still mana dripping from it. It's almost like the energy of coming back from out of the water. Growth. Okay. And then retreat. And that's exactly what I'm about to do. I'll see you guys later.